Greetings. Welcome to the Oracle Certified Associate Java SE7 Programmer Exam 1Z0-803 Complete Video Course. It's customary in a course introduction for the instructor to make an introduction including a little personal background. Hi, I'm Simon. I have a degree in computer science and I have a long history both programming and teaching. I joined Sun Microsystems in 1995 as a senior instructor, teaching Sun's first Java classes ever delivered in the UK. I created Sun's first Java certifications, setting the bar that remains high to this day. Since that time, I have written and taught Java classes on a wide variety of topics for both Sun and many other training companies, and I've written some books, including one on Java certification. In addition to this video course, I also created Java Programming Basics, which teaches the ins and outs of getting started with Java. The Java certification exams have a reputation for being tough. I think that's a good thing. It makes them achievements you can truly be proud of and achievements that potential employers respect. In this course, I've set out to try to teach you as clearly as possible the material you'll need to know to pass the exam. But more than that, I believe that by the time we're done, you'll not just know things, you'll understand them. Indeed, throughout the course, I've deliberately covered more than just what you need. Not too much more, as that would just burden you. There are several reasons for this, and I carefully used these additional goals to guide my boundaries. It's much easier to remember something that you understand than it is to learn a simple list of facts. So I've sought to help you understand. If you have a context for a piece of information, that helps both retention and understanding, and these three things together tend to support each other, rather like the legs of a tripod. Finally, I've added information where I believe that just a little extra will reap big rewards in making the exam seem easier, in making you a significantly better programmer, and in making you more employable and better equipped for an interview. I'm confident that you'll agree and find these extras beneficial. I've structured this course closely around the certification exam objectives. This is to help you know exactly where you stand in relation to the things you need to know. The first module discusses general issues such as how the exam is structured, how to study, and how to answer multiple choice questions. The remainder of the course follows exactly the objective definitions which you might already have seen on Oracle's website. So Module 2 is Java Basics, which looks at foundation knowledge about variables, the structure of classes, making a program you can actually run, and using library classes in your code. Module 3 is Working with Java Data Types, which investigates declaration and initialization of variables, differences between primitive and reference types, and accessing fields in objects. In this module, you'll also learn about the object lifecycle, particularly garbage collection, and finally, topics related to working with text in the string and string builder classes. Java has a full complement of operators, and these, along with the conditional or decision constructions if, else, and switch, are the topics of Module 4, using operators and decision constructs. Next, you'll learn about Java's arrays, both single and multidimensional, and the ArrayList class in Creating and Using Arrays, which is Module 5. Iteration is the basis of the next module, Using Loop Constructs, which addresses four kinds of loop: while, do while, for, and enhanced for. Java's break and continue statements for loop control are also covered in this module. Module 7 covers a lot of information under the heading Working with Methods and Encapsulation. You'll learn about methods and constructors, arguments and return values, and overloading. You'll see the difference between static and non-static features of a class, and between default and user-defined constructors. The module moves on to investigate encapsulation and the access modifiers that can be used to implement this principle. The module closes by studying the behavior of variables passed into methods. Module 8 addresses Oracle's grouping Working with Inheritance. There are some really powerful tools in Java and object-oriented programming, and this is a key module for getting to grips with these. You'll learn about inheritance and polymorphism, abstract classes and interfaces. You'll see how generalization allows programs to be easy to extend, and how Java's super and this keywords, casting, and your understanding of the relationship between the type of an object and the type of its reference can give you the control and flexibility to make the most of the object-oriented design approach. Finally, Module 9 is Handling Exceptions. Java's exception mechanism is carefully thought out and provides useful features for differentiating three broad categories of problems using checked exceptions, runtime exceptions, and errors. You'll learn how to use try-catch and finally to create clear, easy to read and maintain code, and how to use exceptions wisely for the purpose they were intended. Finally, you'll learn how to invoke methods that throw exceptions and to recognize some key exception classes and know what their purpose is. Good luck in the exam. Let's get started.